Run the Rock was an expression I originally got from basketball of all places. And that's what they call it when you want to play street ball. They say you want to go run the rock.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Earth being a rock and you actually running on it.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's me basically walking the earth.
Travel?
Sure, why not? Oh, Thought Express. Yeah, like you said, I performed it with Anthony Revolvus, who goes by Breakboy Rain, who's actually a breakdancer in the city. He also teaches classes at a Latin Corner and a few other circles. And we were talking one night while he was bartending part-time at the Auburn Saloon about how different artists, different mediums, I shouldn't say rarely, but this is the conversation we had, rarely kind of support other mediums. I mean, if you go to a dance event, let's say at, Dance Explosions at Dance Studio West, we just kind of noticed that predominantly the majority of the audience was dancers. And so we wanted to, and sometimes poetry readings, the majority of the audience are all poets, so we were trying to get poets out to dance events and vice versa. And it really kind of snowballed from there, actually. Alright, my first piece is called Pupil. Oh. The only thing in love I trust are lies. In the throes of a small death, at the trough of good intentions and swollen pride, all I long for is a lover to lie to my face. A lover to tell me that honesty is the greatest quality and to keep pieces of herself from me. It is in this where I feel we are attached, in complete agreement that we can never truly know each other, and so we go on telling lies. Lies that let us realize who we choose is beyond me and beyond her, that my body and her body are truly nobodies. I love her beyond flesh, and right beyond the prison of her eye lies the spark of concubine desire. Crashing against atoms while trying to make the most of this host. Pulling in close only to stretch beyond her grasp, she'd twist the covers into typhoons. I'd fold the line of her back into a paper crane and we'd make waves. Gasping at that last breath, her small dying would overtake my shadows. My lover would stare off into space when I'm looking to her, and we'd make complete contact, because my pupils are empty. Windows to the soul, a lightless portal. So please, give me a lover that lets her mind wander when I'm talking to her. Go exploring black holes. Let me take her to the depths, arch her until the rules are bent so far that love and meaning is bent over so far that meaning meets an asterisk. Human vanity can't accept that we are incomplete and imperfect. But if all we see is space, how perfectly willing way to see through the shadows. I will trust in that, as I hold her tightly, wrapped as grappling starfish, swaying as such, perfectly at ease, lying together, knowing infinity. This one's called Headspun. Don't tell the title of my poems. It's a new thing I'm trying. What do you think?
I like it.
Excellent. Here we go. This is a new one with some old words, so some people might recognize. Plus minus equals this, the nucleus, where words become useless, not to be confused with meaningless, because I mean this. There is more that I'd rather leave unsaid than unheard. I'm leaving here speechless and dreaming words. Draft blueprints to construct transparency, sparking silent debate and contesting long stares into the insides of my eyelids. I'm starting to see stars. Gravity, the weight of the magnet in my chest, pulling me towards a revolving core, an over-diagnosed simple complex. I'm mapping out old constellations. I'm spinning this world on the weight of Apollo's shoulders, trying to gain access. My center of gravity heightening my senses until I smell burning. I stay inside this new galaxy, ignoring the hell that surrounds me. This is when the phantom starts to serenade. Its high tide as the given triggers an ovation of tiny hairs for God's symphony in its greatest organ, skin. Hell can never penetrate. Thinking this is knowing this, while speaking it is asking it. Do you, Tan? You're usually like the girl? Yeah. Everyone seemed, I had like three per, I was just going to do three, but everyone seems to rate a little more, so I might just sneak another one in here. I've been resting on a thought for too long. Is it true that this is all just the time it takes for a thought to leave? A standstill in the midst of revolutions. The third chasing the second hand while the first seems at first hand fatherly. It is the entire hourglass that makes time motherly. Half empty and nurturing but suckling. Tossed off by her chimes. Seems I've been clocked, broken and headspun. Taking tabs on me by seeing stars, wherewithal the whatnot and all singing wide and dancing the witch's way. The foundation of fundamentals crossbeat the check encounter with intelligence contradicting the irrelevant. Fast beat deliver the stone cast on target, but past overthrown regimes grew to despise the thwarted. Peasants seen as stupid fools dance to forego the craft opposition against the master's tool. There are spirits here beneath the belief of concrete results, resulting in the reasoning resonating in the four quarters of my beating heart. Fluttering wings and fleeting arms stand between the most gracious of things. Consider me unarmed. Our last one's more of a, I don't know, story or monologue, I guess. Not much of a poem, but I really enjoy it. It's called Washroom Attendant. See, that's not really much of a title, so maybe I shouldn't say that.
Oh, I like it.
It's a good title. It's concrete.
Exactly.
Tells you exactly what
you're in for, yeah.
Fuzzy punch. What is it exactly you're doing here? I get that question a lot. Ever since I first decided to become a female washroom attendant. It's pretty exciting. Especially considering I volunteered to do it. As a service. Really, Mom just said it was the third best place to meet girls. Produce section, church, and the ladies' room. Where you are constantly surrounded by the noise caused from the second best feeling in the world. The third best feeling in the world being a sneeze. Afterwards in produce section, use Gesundheit and bless you at church. But in the ladies' room, there's none of that shit. It's for the deep and meaningful, simple side of the feminine underbelly, where if you are lucky enough to sometimes, in very rare occasions, witness the first best feeling in the world, ... There's a sign on the door of a woman's silhouette that indicates the washroom entrance. ... It has dots on it. Underneath, it's Braille. And I have yet to see a blind bombshell make it through the gates of a crowded rooms, the back stairwell, around the corner while scanning the walls with her fingerprints. Charming. But I wait. And she makes it, I'll attend to her. And then enslave her with my vision. But my vision has a count. The count started the very first time I had wet my diaper in the nursery. There were a certain amount of other people in the world all peeing at the exact same time. And every time I go to the washroom, this number slowly depletes until there's only one other person in the entire planet that has an identical washroom career. This is who I'm looking for. My soulmate. Think about it, our bodies are totally in tune. And if I don't meet this person by the next time I pee, I actually censored myself. It says piss. My life's love will be lost and I'll end up either naive, fake, or alone. And even though it's rare, it still happens. I'll have to pee sometimes when a woman has to go too. You know, exact same time. Afterwards, I wash my hands in my own sink. Then I share a towel. Ask her position regarding the ill-willed, modernized bathroom silhouettes and the disheartening manipulation of an entire empire culture of man just to create some sort of false pride that good intent and compassion with capitalism in order to further pursue the financial gain of this establishment.
What?
That's usually when she'll ask, what is it exactly you're doing here? Waiting on you, I reply, and then I try not to leave her side. Well, not at least until I got piss again.